everybody, welcome in. We are back with Wizard101. This is part 3, episode 3 of the Death School solo run. We are just gonna be hopping in and continuing the journey with Miss Sabrina today. Alright, we are looking good. Let's just check everything over, make sure we are good. Looks like we are good though. Yeah, I'm seeing some good signs. Something. Yes, my Bengal tiger. I know you want to run, but we gotta make sure that we are good to go. I did do the math, and if I pull the treasure card clause and buy a prism treasure card, I actually can kill Lord Nightshade in one shot. So we're gonna go ahead and knock him out. Pardon me a moment, I'm just finishing up. Alright, let's get the crafting quest out of here. Let's do this. Alright, I will need to go buy one though. Yeah, and then I can kill him with a prism. And then I also need a... Well, I'll also use a tough card on his minion because I need it. Okay. Yeah, I'll put a couple in there. Should be fine. Yeah, I think I'll make the deck a little bit more specialized. I'll take out those other cards and I'll stick in another Banshee. I'll try to keep it simple, just so that this battle can go as quickly as possible, because the longer it drags on, the more danger I'm gonna be in, but I'll stick a ghoul in there just to be safe. And an extra trap. Well, it should be okay. I haven't mellowed out since last stream. That was mad because my group project wasn't the way it was meant to be. Yeah, that happens, Monty. Happens to the best of us. Hopefully you're doing good. Okay, yeah, so I do need to buy... a Death Prism treasure card. Let's do that. Okay, let's buy it. And stick it in the deck. And what's unique about treasure cards is, or prisms in particular, is you have to play them in a certain order. Otherwise, they will not work. Yeah, let's put one of those in there. Well, then I guess I only need one Banshee and one Tough, because I can't toughen up a ghoul. Well, I can toughen up a ghoul if I use my own. Two Toughs. And a Death Prism. Yeah, that should be okay. And then I'll still have... I should have enough power. Me and my friend played the finals and it was fine until we went against what seemed to be the top 5 players. Oh, jeez. Hold on, sorry, notification. Back-to-back fight fails can make anyone angry. Yeah, that's definitely true. Hold on. Alright. Let's continue. Sometimes things can get a little wonky with going up to the doors, but... Alright. Let's get a little bit closer to Haunted Cave. Yeah, Prince Gobblestone I'm gonna have to do a little bit more math for. It's not gonna be as easy with him. But I figured I could do this little brief stream, knock out those guys. It's not gonna be able to last as long as the others, up to this point. Yeah, it's certainly gonna be tricky, but... For these kind of fights, I'm gonna be making my deck as small as possible, so then I can make sure I get all the cards that I need to win, because I have to win quickly. I may even end up having to kill the minion first. That's more than likely going to be the case. As a refresher, I'll post Lord Nightshade's wiki page in the chat. Pardon me a moment while I do that. I'm actually also going to pull up the damage calculator, and I'm also going to pull up the Final Bastion guide that I've been using to guide us through the main quest line of all the stuff here. Because we are just about done, as far as main questing. We're doing well. Yeah, this one I'm gonna bring down and minimize so then I can move it around a little bit. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, in case I need it. Alright, let's get Lord Nightshade. Yeah, this is the enemy I am going up against. Grab early. Hey, Nova, how you doing? Hey, David, how you doing, dude? Welcome in, man. Yeah, I'm about to fight Lord Nightshade. I've done the math. I actually think I can kill him. Gobbler Prince this stream? Yeah, probably. More than likely. But I've done the math. I'm gonna re-verify the math, actually. I think I can kill Lord Nightshade in one hit if I play the cards in a very specific order. Although he's also got a minion with 395 HP, so that's gonna complicate things a little bit. 320 to 380. I have to count the minimum only, though, so if I go 35... Confession is solving my assignment! Yeah, it's... Alright. Yeah, it looks like I should kill him. If I did this math correctly. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, what's cool with prisms, you get a sick reward every day? Nice.
Me, wizard. Do you have any concept of what I am? No mere ghost lost in the ether. I am darkness.
Thank you, David. Oops. Thank you. I appreciate the notification and the friendly reminder. You look like a mime. Oh, jeez. Anytime. Yeah, that one teleport to that zone was not intentional. I actually forgot to leave my mark there again. I was working on something in a different zone. I can get my brother to give it back to me later, it's fine. Alright. Take two. Alright. Yeah, I'm really hopeful that this will not be the first death for me. That would be quite shameful if I failed my sub-challenge on the first world. I would feel kind of humiliated, actually, considering my expertise in the game. Is it possible to meet other wizards in your world, or is this an open world like WoW? It's an open world. Yeah, you can meet other people, but I'm choosing to play on the lower population servers so that I can avoid other players. Because of my solo run intention. Alright, I've got my Death Prism, I've got my 2 tough treasure cards. Yeah, I have to do this carefully if I'm going to win. Especially because I am not going first. That may have just sealed my fate. They both passed, though, which is good. It gives me a head start, but it's no guarantee. Alright, I'm gonna enhance both of my cards right away. Alright, cast the Death Prism. Nightshade back to his grave. Yep. Ouch. Okay, he's not doing anything, he's just casting a Myth Shield. Yeah, hopefully I did the math correctly on this, otherwise I'm screwed. Alright. My brother confirmed with me what the proper order is. What's weird is the last card that you played triggers first. At least if I'm confirming this correctly. So, in essence, by playing the Death Prism first, the Death Trap will trigger before the should trigger before the Prism does. And then he should die, because he'll get boosted to life damage. So let's see if this is correct. Otherwise I'm in trouble. In big trouble. Because I only have 2 attack spells. I need this to be precise. Fingers crossed. Huh? It works! Down! Phew! Okay, so that was correct. I'm in a much better position now. I just gotta take his minion out. Instant kills to play the game. No chip damage. I mean, there is, David, but it's kind of risky to go that route because, especially in the early stages, because the enemy attacks much more frequently in the early stages of the game, which can actually kill you faster. Funny enough. Oh shoot, I'm in trouble. Oh. Alright, hopefully this is gonna work. It should, because I got Blade and Trap and Internal Boost. Alright. Well played. Thank you, David. Alright.
The books on the Order of the Fang? I have not these things. I collected them as gifts. Gifts to the one who freed us. To the necromancer concealed safely in my domain. In the night side, where no mortal thing can see him.
Alright, now we can get the history of death magic, so this will be interesting to read.
The original practitioners of death magic were shunned by their societies, written off and punished as plague carriers and spirit thieves. And it's true that many of ill intent found a school with such spooky spells thematically amenable. The worst such group was the cult of the Corrosive Chorus, a sect from ancient Azteca who loathed the Song of Creation and sought to unwrite it. They traveled across nascent skyways, summoning banshees and spectral skulls to scream a discordant melody that could unmake worlds. Some believe Bartleby himself intervened to stop them, cursing the death cult with eternal life, sealed forever in a soundproof prison.
Ooh, dang, what the heck? That's crazy. Yeah, David, the chip damage school is the fire school. If you're interested, maybe sometime I can host a mini segment of a Wizard101 stream where we examine my fire wizard and what her capabilities are. Oh, the rock is finally done. Hey, Grievous! Rockin' and stonin', eh? I know that's kind of crude, but it's... Welcome in, dude. Yeah, we just beat up Lord Nightshade. I'm gonna reset my deck. Actually, I might keep it the same, because then I can use it to fight Gobblestone. Because I'm gonna need the power cards for him as well. Average children's game holding depressing immortal being tortured for... Yeah, this is actually a kid-friendly game, and parents are actually involved in the development of it, so... Tearing down the basement wall to clean up the mold that was growing near the leaky window. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that mold before somebody gets sick.
Wowzer! Oh, you survived! Or did you? You two seem solid and opaque.
Are you kidding me, Daisy? You suck.
Night side. The underplane that sits between the realms of life and death, which can't be seen by mortal eyes. Or do you mean a different night side?
Daisy,
No,
seriously?
that's what I mean. Yeah, I've read about it. All about it. It's a real physical place somewhere. You just can't see it. Ghosts can, so you'd need ghost eyes. Oh, or the fiery gaze of something possessed by spectral energy. Like those field guards. Defeat field guards and get their pumpkin heads. Then I can do a thing and reveal Nightside.
Oh boy. And this is the quest where I can finally get the natural Death Prism spell by going to Nightside. And then I won't need to buy treasure cards anymore because I'll have it naturally. Alright, I'm gonna grab a health wisp before I do the next one. Grab this ore, because I need it for crafting. Alright, cool. Da, 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 da. Man, the paparazzi! Is there an open market where you can trade cards with other wizards? I mean, you could find people in the game to trade, or you can go to a Discord server that I just entered thanks to my brother yesterday, called Gamma's Trading Post. It's kind of more of a black market. You typically need Empower treasure cards to trade in that area. And that's kind of what I'm getting into to get the Deer Knight treasure cards that I need for the Deer Knight spell for Sabrina. I'm using my Fire Wizard's trading potential to get my hands on those cards, because I need them in order to craft the spell. And I got my pom-pom on. Just with the pom-pom. Right. Pumpkin heads. What? How did I not get your pumpkin head? Give me your freaking head, man. Black market trading is always welcome. Yeah, I kind of have to turn to it because Death Knight treasure cards are very hard to obtain in the game. So I'm trying to leverage the possibility of trading with other people. Yeah, Gamma's trading post is a way to connect players that may not have been able to find each other otherwise. You can help each other out. You can even offer mercenary services, so like the high-level wizards. I could offer my services as on my fire wizard as a mercenary. If I ever wanted to pursue that, I could help the lower level people in exchange for something. So I can do that if I want. Alright, I got your pumpkin heads. Cool.
Wowzer, you did a great job. These pumpkin heads are perfect. Unfortunately, I
don't mind you
do
watching
the
you do
thing.
some under the table trading. Gotta make sure the lower level wizards stay lower level. I mean, sometimes they just need help.
I thought I could. I read all about it while you were gone, but I can't. I can do stuff, but what you need is a thing.
What kind of thing?
Headmaster Ambrose knows about things. All things. You should ask him for help.
Oh my goodness. Daisy, what kind of wizard are you? If you don't know anything and you're sitting in Haunted Cave like that. Daisy's sus. She is sus, seriously.
Wizard, I'm afraid Bartleby's mind remains jumbled. I don't think he can help us. Have you had any luck with foul gaze? What's that you say? You need me to do a thing. Oh my. Young people these days are terribly imprecise. Ah, you believe Malistaire is hiding in Nightside? That explains much. It would conceal him from all but Bartleby, thus the theft of his eye. But I see your plan. I can enchant these ghostly pumpkins to transfer their vision into yours, allowing you to see that which dead things see. At least for a short time. It'll take but a moment, and there. It is done. Go now, follow your instincts, find the hidden path to Nightside.
She got a diploma online. People need a mental checkup. Half of them have amnesia. Yeah, good point. Yeah, we'll see where we can get, David, as far as getting to Prince Gobblestone.
Wizard, it has been so long. Have you come seeking the school of death magic? You have found it, and much more.
Yeah, let's get the spell near him.
You feel the ground begin to rumble.
Ooh. Ah! Oh, there's a ghoul there.
So, you are looking for the spell scroll? It is inside the tower across the street. Unfortunately, it is well guarded by Night Stalker and Adair Tomeo. Be careful, young wizard. This will be a tough battle. Good luck.
Oh, jeez. I just want to peek in here.
What is this? A visitor? You'll never
Oh, of
get
course
the
they're both
scroll of
deaf.
the Elder Seer.
Aww. Well, let's figure out what I'm dealing with. Yeah, of course the Deer Knight spell would be really nice right here, because then it would be easy. Because they need AoE damage. But let's head back to Mortis and talk to him. Because of course getting the prism was not going to be that easy, right? Reminds me of the witch guy from Princess and the Frog.
The Death School and I once sat above in the Raven Wood under the shade of the grandfather tree. But In his rage and sorrow, Alistair stole us.
Let's just start singing. Are you ready? About to start singing.
He faked an explosion and shifted the very
I'll start
land
singing, David, if you want.
sits here.
I love how you put the musical notes in there, man.
From this haven, he conducts his research into what I do not know. All I could do was sit and wait for Bartleby to see us and send help. His eye of history was stolen. No! Malastair must have done this. He is in the school now. You must fix what he has broken.
Oh, jeez. Oh!
Master, what about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of, some word that starts with K.
Give me that. Crocotopia, you dunce. And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in Oh, I see. Yes, this book does indeed have the answer I seek.
And this is Malastair Drake, who was the former Death School professor for Ravenwood.
So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I remember you. You fought my minions, thwarted all my diversions, but it doesn't matter. I've already won.
And he disappears.
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello
Most
there.
memorable songs from
I'm
movies.
Dwarf,
Holy crap, he's a deformed dwarf?
caretaker of the Death School. What's your name?
Sabrina Eldritch Scythe.
Did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? That's an odd name. Oh, I get it. I thought it was darker than usual outside. Haven't gotten out much. And my master started bringing me books to study. Oh, and an orb that he said could show us all of history. I have history. No, don't have any. I have new dyes, though, if you want some. Still crunchy, too. Anyway, my master couldn't get the orb to work. So he traded it for more books. We've read everything to find the Order of the Fang. Turns out they're on Crocotopia. In a great... something that begins with S. You should probably tell the headmaster the Death School moved. Don't want the students to miss class.
And now we have access. This is the thing to pop into. Hey, Diamond, what's up? Indeed, how you doing, man? And now, guys, this is this is where I can now get my Death School spells from here on out from Dworgen, the assistant to the Death School. The rest of my spells we will be coming here for. Yeah, anywhere from now up through level 120. And one spell I want to show you guys, Feint. Feint is probably one of the most busted spells in this entire game, and I want to explain why briefly here. As you guys can see on screen, if you look slightly off to the left of the middle, you can see the card's flavor text. It applies a 70% trap to the enemy that you target. However, it also applies a 30% trap to yourself. But that 70% is absolutely massive. It's honestly worth the risk. It's kind of a high-risk, high-reward situation. Oops. Well, let's go ahead and talk to Ambrose again here. Hey, Ev Libidine. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Just came across your channel recently. Loved Wizard101 growing up and still fun / comforting watching you play through. Hey, well, glad to be playing it for you. I played it a lot as a kid growing up too, and I got the inspiration to do this run because I enjoyed the game so much as a kid. I want to see how to play the Death School, and I'm going to be doing it completely solo. No other players can join me.
The guards are reporting progress in pushing out the remaining undead, thanks to you. Now tell me, did you find Nightside?
I did.
What?
Ooh!
Oh my,
dang,
this is
what the
indeed
heck?
distressing news.
Alright.
But at
Oh yeah, the
least I know
sacrifice.
what happened to the Death School and poor Dworgen. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightside so we can resume proper death classes. But we must still contend with Malastair.
Yeah.
We know he seeks the Order of the Fang, a mysterious sect of wizards from Crocotopia, but we don't know why. With Bartleby's eye missing, we must rely on old-fashioned methods to find out. I need you to follow Malistair's trail to Crocotopia. Take these 2 spiral keys. They will grant access to the world door inside Bartleby.
All right.
In his current state, he can guide you from there.
So we're very briefly going to do this, because then I can get another potion bottle, which is going to be really useful. And we will gain access to Crocotopia, the next world, for whenever we finish up all the Wizard City stuff. We're going to finish all of that first, before we actually start doing Crocotopia. I just want to get the potion bottle, because I need it.
Worlds, heed my words. All the worlds of the spiral are connected through world doors, which are unlocked by spiral keys.
I don't even remember how I got introduced to this game. Just found it one day and my parents thought it was malware. Yeah, it kind of makes you think of it, right? One of those eye-catching sidebar ads that pulled me in. Honestly, I think that was the same thing for me when I was an 11-year-old and I picked up this game. This one you may be right. Playing through an ad.
The key
Yeah.
the headmaster gave you will allow you to travel to the desert world of Crocotopia and back here to Wizard City. Throughout your adventures, you will discover new keys and new worlds and wondrous things and terrible dangers. I chose you for a reason, and while my mind is fogged and my memories vague, I trust my past judgment. You are destined for great things.
Well, thanks, Bartleby.
Yours will be an incredible journey, young wizard. Now it is time.
And now we
for
head
you
inside.
to take the first step.
Alright. We can now select Crocotopia. Alright.
Another wizard?
Oops.
A servant of the one called Malistair, are you? No? Oh, then perhaps you can help us.
Alright, this is Crocotopia. We're not, like I said, we're not going to be doing anything yet because we have not finished Wizard City, at least all the side questing and stuff, so we're just going to talk to this guy briefly.
Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service.
Thank you.
Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid.
Alright.
Perhaps he has some information.
And now we've
that
got
can
a
help
second
you.
potion bottle.
And please, try to keep him safe.
Alright, so now we are going to go back and finish Wizard City. We can also go back and do the Iron Golem and Golem Court. We can go to Triton Avenue and do Crab Alley. We can do that little quest line, so we've got a lot to do. And I hate to say it, David, I may end up delaying the Gobbler King because there's a lot of XP to be gained in these 2 other areas here. So I do apologize, but I don't think I'm going to be fighting him today. I know I said I probably would earlier, but then I realized how much other XP is available. So then maybe I can get the next Death Spell Vampire, which would be really helpful against Prince Gobblestone. Because it does a lot more damage. It would take a lot less prep and math to beat him with it. So let's go ahead and do this one, because it's pretty easy. New game more approachable for those who don't want to spend 4 years getting a piece of equipment. Yeah. 4 months to get 1 reward. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of grinding. There's some grinding. It depends on what you want, David, but there is some degree of grinding in this game. If you want certain equipment, certain... Like, right now, I'm in the middle of a grind. I can actually explain this a little bit. This Ring of Apotheosis thing. I'm actually grinding to get certain ingredients for this, so then I can craft the Deer Knight spell, because you need a specific level of crafting to be able to make the Deer Knight spell, and Unfortunately, what am I trying to say? I'm blanking out. The bottom line here is you know how to solve that like a pro. What? Hey, David, I've got a sub challenge here. I'm trying to see how far I can get without dying. What's the problem? So I was in middle school when I would get to an adventure quest. Always a School of Balance. Hey! Yeah, there you go. But math is hard, David. I hate math. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. I just would like to live. Sure. David, you're funny, man. You are hilarious. But yeah, the reason I wanted that second potion bottle is because when we start doing really, really long dungeons, you can use potions to fully heal your health and mana. And you can refill them. Indefinitely. Yeah, later in the game you can have a maximum of 4 potion bottles, but that's not going to be for a pretty significant amount of time where we're going to get that many. Yeah, hopefully we can get as much of Wizard City as done as possible today. I don't think there's a ton left. With Crab Alley... Crab Alley's completely optional, by the way. You can skip it, but I'm not going to. Same with Colossus Boulevard. You could technically skip it, if you wanted to. But... I'm doing it anyway, because I need the XP. You can't just go back to Wiz City from that sand place. You can! Through the spiral door. That's why Merle Ambrose gave us 2 world keys. One to get to Wizard City, and one to go to Krokotopia. So we can freely go back and forth between them. As much as I want. But I want to finish Wizard City first. To maximize the amount of XP that I can gain. If that makes any sense. Unless I'm not interpreting the question correctly here. Yeah, please let me know if I'm misinterpreting the question. Yeah, no, you got what you meant. Okay. Yeah. Bartleby is the most slay tree. Oh, yeah. Bartleby is a very interesting character in the game. Yeah, he's interesting. I really enjoy him. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the pips. If only I had a higher power pip chance, this would be easier. And faster. Yeah, because this is like a 5-stage dungeon. That if you leave, you restart all the way at the beginning again. So I wish I could do this a little bit faster, but I can't. Wonder how he reacts when a dog takes a... You are funny, David. You are funny. Alright. Slowly but surely, we're getting up there. I don't think that ever happens over the course of the game, David, but that's... Why do I feel like my glasses keep getting, like... There we go. Now I got my hat. For anybody that can't see it very well, I've got my Santa hat on because it's the holiday season. Of course, the next thing that happens is my coffee goes down the wrong pipe. Pardon me a moment. Alright, I'm good. Shame the devs aren't answering the right questions here. Yeah. Please me. No pom-pom. Okay. But yeah, easy one. I'm gonna be playing through the entire game. Monsters is becoming more interesting as the fights become tougher. Oh yeah! You'll get to see, if you're able to stick around, David, for the entire run, or if you guys are interested, I can give you a sneak peek at what some of the later worlds are like. I can do that with my Fire Wizard. I can show you guys what kind of stuff we will be getting into with Sabrina as we go about the run. Unless you guys don't want spoilers, in which case I will not do that then, but up to you though. Keep it for a surprise. Okay, then I won't spoil. I shall not spoil. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there, right? Da, 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 da. Yeah, if we happen to reach level 15 today, that would be really cool, because then I can show you guys another feature that I can use to really power up Sabrina even more, because she is going to need a lot of power to continue too far into this game.
You defeated the Iron Golem? Wow! You know how many students have tried and were defeated? You are amazing, young wizard!
But you couldn't do it yourself?
And true to my word, here are the treasure cards I promised. Remember to put them in your deck. I know you'll need them in the future. Bye now!
Dude, lady! Alright, Alright, let's look at the quest book. Yeah, let's go for Crab Alley next. I'm gonna put this one away for a minute. I'm gonna put these two away for a minute as well, just so that the book doesn't get overcrowded. We will do them, though. I just want the view to be a little bit easier to read. They just offload all their problems to the wizard next door. Yeah, basically. That's basically what's going on here, David. It suddenly becomes the player's problem. It's funny. Alright, yeah, let's head down into Triton Avenue and see what we're getting into there. What level are we? I think we're still level 13. Yeah, so we're in a decent position here. Yeah, we'll see where we can get. Yeah, get what XP we can. Get to the middle of the map a little bit quicker. Ooh, cattail. Cattail! Ooh, dang, what the heck? I just got 5 drops from that? That's rare.
This looks like the spot. Next stop, Crab Alley.
Hey! Thank you, Grandmother Raven, for the intro. Alright, Herman, buddy!
Welcome. It is good to see a wizard in these strange times. I'm happy to see you. Everything is topsy-turvy. King Thermidor had just returned from his world tour. when we awoke one morning to find a breach in our river wall. The king went into the breach to investigate, and he came back in the company of Riverclaws. He's been acting very strangely ever since. Now Riverclaws are strutting around like they own the place. The king had a falling out with his advisor, Sir Thomas Cromshell, and now Cromshell is locked in the White Tower. Could you talk to Sir Thomas in the White Tower? The tower is locked, so you'll need a key. One of those Riverclaw guards may have a key. You'll have to defeat one and take it.
There's a lot of stone blocks. I actually need a lot of these for crafting, so I'm gonna grab it. Alright, I'm just gonna quick set up my deck, change it a little bit, or at least add to it. Because I want to make sure that I can handle maybe I don't need the death traps because I got the boosted ones. Alright, let's go. Are there fights where you get to fight with AI like in a pre-made cutscene type of sequence? I'm trying to think if there is. Yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, David. It's mostly just like a... Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Cool.
You find a key marked with the image of a white tower.
Cool. Nice. Alright, let's head for it then. Doo-doo-doo. It's not just 1vx. Oh yeah. Usually it's gonna be 1v2 from here on out, David.
Trespasser! Get them!
There is a, there's a very specific spot on a very specific later game world where it becomes a 3v1, but otherwise the vast majority of the time it's it's gonna be a 2v1. For Sabrina's purposes, because she's gonna be alone. A lot of bosses will spawn more minions if more wizards are present, but if it's just me, then it's typically just going to be a boss and his or her minion, a single minion. So... I see, yeah. Alright, so we're good there. Let's knock that guy out. Is there a VR game where you 1v1 someone and you get to draw your own spells? Unfortunately not, David. I would love to play this game in VR and pretend to be, like, drawing the magical symbols to cast the spells. Like, that would just be fun.
How good it is to see you!
Hi!
An ominous current wends its way through Crab Alley. The king, he changed after the expedition beyond the river wall. When I offered my counsel, the king had me locked up. I beg you to find Captain Jonah and see if he can explain the king's current state of mind.
Yeah! I'm stating a fact. Oh! Wait, is it? There is? What the heck? Oh, I thought you were asking if there is. What the heck? David, can you get me a link to this? Of some kind? Can you give me a name? Can you give me something? Please, I want to investigate this. If VC, if you are into that. It depends, but... About the VC part, I mean, but yeah, if you want to get me a name or something like that, I would love to investigate this. Wait, what? Oh! I was like, what the heck? Where's Captain Jonah? I'll try to find it. Yeah, if you can, please. I would love to hear about it. And be able to investigate it for myself. Found about it through YouTube Shorts.
What's this? There's a curfew on by royal decree of the king. Guards, arrest this wizard.
Alright. Can you set up a second camera? You can set up a second camera, question mark. Cinematic shorts of the shots of the battlefield after the match is over. I just found it. War of Wizards. Yeah, Diamond, if you can send me a link to that, that would be awesome. So then I can investigate it and see if it's something I might want to try. It's not seen in the shorts. Okay. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can investigate that on my own time. Yeah, I love VR. It's just so surreal. I really enjoy being immersed in the world. Being able to feel like I'm actually there, like...
Why would they attack you? Cromshell should hear about this.
He definitely should hear about this. Hey, kelp! Kelp! I might need that later. For crafting.
You were attacked? A curfew? Oh, this is not good at all!
Of course not, Thomas.
I'm sure the River Claws are behind this, somehow. I can't do much to help from here. I need you to find the one who holds the key for my cage. To do that, you'll need to defeat some River Claw guards.
Alright, let's go beat up these fools. Let's do it! Do it! Nice. Alright, that's 2 of them. I found out earlier that having 4 burners on while the grill is preheating turns most of the waste from using it previously to ash, which makes cleaning it much easier. That is very interesting, Crevice. Ooh, power pip. Alright, cool. Nice. Even though it's not going to help me too much because I need a trap anyway in order to knock that guy out in one shot. Unless I get another power pip. Alright, great. 2 in a row. With my odds at like 12%. Or whatever it is at level 13. But there is actually a chart that you guys can look up if you're interested as far as like the base health, power pip chance, mana, that kind of stuff. For every level from level 1 through level 170. It's very interesting to read, actually. I just go 2 in a row because I had the power pip. Nice. Cool. Woo! Rock and roll.
No more, no more! I'll talk! The king has the key to the prison in the White Tower.
The king does? This is pretty sus here, guys. I don't know why I have to keep standing on the sigil every time. This is mildly annoying, but that's it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show here. I'm really enjoying being able to share this childhood favorite with you guys.
Drats! Let me think about this. Here's what you must do. Go to the king and straighten this out. Tell him that me being locked up just isn't working out. Use your magic to make him see reason.
Oh, we got stone blocks. I'm very much attracted to stone blocks because they are used pretty frequently in crafting. That or their transmutations are used very frequently in crafting. So I'm gonna grab as many as I can see. Hi!
What are you doing there? The king is receiving no visitors today. He is awaiting his tea and the royal crumpets. Away with you!
Receiving no visitors? How unlike him! What's that you say about tea and crumpets? That's unusual for the king. He's never been fond of them before. I have an idea. Catherine is the head cook. She's certain to be the one preparing the tea and royal crumpets. She knows King Thermidor better than almost anyone. Speak to her and see if she'll help us. Her house is down the street.
Catherine, we need your tea and royal crumpets! Of course, her house is over there. See if I can sneak through.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, I'm glad Sir Thomas thought to send you here. Thank goodness someone else sees it. I thought I was going mad. Wait, you haven't seen the king yet? Oh, you must see for yourself what is wrong. The king came back from his world tour, different, but in a good way. Now it's like he's someone else. I can get you in to see him, but first I have to prepare the royal snack of tea and crumpets. I can make the tea, but some of those Riverclaw scoundrels outside swiped the crumpets I baked this morning. Can you go and get those crumpets back for me?
Man, how many times are we gonna have to beat up these Riverclaw guards? Yeah, there's a spot where there's more of them. Where we don't have to worry about the royal guards getting in the way. And that's over here. Let's see. got 2 of the crumpets. Still need 1 more, though. But yeah, technically, we are done with the Wizard City main quest line. We are done. I just checked Final Bastion, my quest line guide. So we'll be able to start with Krokotopia next time, at least as far as storyline adventuring. Yeah, I think this is probably going to end up turning into an episode 4, at least for Wizard City. We're going to need a part 4, I think, here to finish, before we can start Krokotopia. Especially because I got on stream way later than I wanted to. So I'm not going to have as much time because I have to work today. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow or Monday and finish off Wizard City and at least get Krokotopia started. I'll have to figure out a plan here. Oh, and Crevice, if you're still here, when do you guys want to gather up for another Titanfall stream? I want to do that again here. And Diamond, if you're interested in joining us, we'd love to have you, because then we can have a group of 4. Or anyone else out there who plays Titanfall 2. Like, invites open to everybody out there in chat. I'd like to get a group together again. Because I want to try and keep learning Ronin, even though I'm not sure I'm going to like him, because of how squishy he is. Look for another Titanfall whenever. Hey, there we go.
We love our crumpets.
Alright, sounds like Diamond is in, which is good. That's 1 person that we've got.
Excellent! You recovered them! The king certainly loves his midday snack of tea and crumpets. I've prepared the tea. If you take it to the king, I'm sure he'll see you. Maybe you'll be able to see what's wrong.
Want to watch some more games? Hey! Sweet. Yeah, I did also put a Diamond in the Discord server to open it up. Hopefully at some point we can get the group back together here.
You have the tea and the crumpets? It's about time. His Majesty was getting very hungry. Go on in.
Alright, let's go talk to the king.
You dare to intrude on King King Thermidor? Who do you think you... Oh, you have my king crumpets. Num 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 num. Oh, those were some magnificent crumpets. Why are you looking at me like that? Do I have crumbs on my shirt? Chamberlain, king! Where are you, Chamberlain?
The king dismisses you with a curt nod. You've seen what the Riverclaw called Amadeo is dressed in King Thermidor's royal garb. The disguise is cunning, but it was obvious to you that the king is an imposter.
Ooh! Sus! For Titanfall, if you're wondering, I just shouldn't be busy tomorrow. But by law, British tanks are required to have a tea-making station in them. Are you serious? It is a law for British tanks to have a tea-making station? Where the heck did you find this, David? For Titanfall. Hey, cool. Kurt, not Drag King name? Yeah. I can't believe that, David. That is hilarious. That is so funny.
Did you see it? Thank goodness it's not just me. It's nothing like our King Thermidor at all. The real king is... dreaming.
Catherine,
you
shape
need to
up.
return to Sir Thomas Cromshell. Tell him what you've learned.
Oh, jeez. Good to hear, Crevice. I'd rather not do a Titanfall stream on a working day, though, because it's very, very easy to lose track of time. And I really enjoyed Titanfall, and I'm gonna get tempted, and then it's just gonna become a mess. So, let me find out when my next off day is, or when we can do a late night stream. If I work, because I have a few noon to 8:30 shifts coming up, actually. What? That's another inch.
The king is what?
An imposter!
I can't believe the king is an imposter. Yet it explains so much. His huge appetite. How badly his clothes fit. This aggression will not stand. Something must have happened to the king. The real king, when he went through the breach in the river wall. The king took several guards with him. Please go through the breach in the wall. See if you can find the king or any of his guards.
For a British accent, I remember it.
First, though, you will need a royal order to get by those guards. That won't be easy. If you can get the king's seal from his desk in the royal tower, I can fake an order for you.
Jeez. Yeah, we're in a bit of a mess here, guys. We gotta find out where King Thermidor is. Crappiest servants recognizing a fake king from the real one. Well, they did. They were just wondering if they were wondering if it was just them, or, you know, into the breach. Yep. Yep. I need to get that signature stamp thing, whatever. Bring it back to Thomas and get an order to go through the breach.
You find the king's seal in a drawer filled with letters and CDs. Sir Thomas will need that.
Alright. Moving on. Now we gotta go all the way back again. Probably would have been a good idea to mark, but I didn't think to do that. See if I can cut across the street a little bit. Yeah, if anything, David, they actually need help to get rid of this guy.
Wonderful! Just show this royal order to the guards. They'll let you pass and enter the breach.
Into the breach! We're going into the breach, people. Alright, let's go to the breach in the wall. Oh, come on. I'm stuck on this one little bit. Ah! Breach, please. Yep. We're going into the breach. The breach in the wall.
You show the guards the royal seal. You pass through the breach in the river wall and enter the deep warrens. You should look for any clues to the whereabouts of the king or any of his royal guard.
Thank goodness you've come to save me.
Hi.
Oh, good to see you. I'm so weary I can barely stand though. I need you to drive back some of the monsters that have been attacking me. Could you defeat the angler thugs and give me a chance to rest and think?
Alright, let's do it. Myth rank 2. What are they? Okay. power pip. That will be useful. Hey. Nice. Alright, let's grab some health. And go at it again. Ooh, right away. Nice. Can at least get one of them off my back. Ouch! That's a pretty good natural attack. Alright, now let's go talk to Roderick. Hopefully avoiding trouble. Alright. Hey, buddy.
Good work. You pummeled those angler thugs back into the King Thermidor. Yes, I did come with him through the breach, but we were separated shortly after we arrived. I know the king is still somewhere within these deep warrens. I refuse to return to Crab Alley without him. Well, I've drawn a line in the sand here, in this no crabs land, and I will wait here until you find him. But first, can you help me fix my fortifications? That way you can go safely ahead, knowing that I'm watching your back. I need you to collect some of the loose shells scattered about and bring them here. Can you do that for me?
I'm actually gonna go ahead and make a mark by this guy, just so that it's a little bit quicker. Because I'm gonna have to venture out a good bit to find what this guy needs. We have to go pretty deep in. Alright, Captain Rhetoric.
Those will do nicely. Now, can you help me fix my fortification? We want to create walls with the bigger shells and make scarefish soldiers using the smaller shells.
That was quick.
Good job. These shell walls will help me defend the line, and the scarefish will frighten off most of whatever comes this way. Excellent. Now we can focus on finding King Thermidor. You'll need to defeat some Riverclaw guards. Cause them such distress that one of them will confess what he knows about our king.
And now we got more Riverclaw guards to go beat up. Haven't we beaten up enough of these guys already? On the upper half of this part of this one. At least these guys will be easier to kill because they have less health, but than the ones up above. Should only take a blade to knock them out. With a nice, well-placed ghoul. Ooh, dang. Okay. Yeah, I'll cast the other blade, though, just so I can do it in quick succession. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's knock this guy out. Yeah, we gotta beat up 3 of these guys, so we're gonna need 2 combats to do it successfully. Let's grab that kelp. Yeah. Okay, come on, get me into the combat. I gotta beat these guys up. It's gonna take a hot minute for all the animations to play out, so let's just get it going. Alright, that's 1. And 2.
No more. The Crab King is held beyond the Alcazar, in the depths of the Wailing Cavern.
The Wailing Cavern? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Not at all. Clearly, we need to rescue King Thermidor from the clutches of these brutes, but a direct assault may not work. I need you to scout the Alcazar. That's their fancy name.
Oh, come on, I'm over.
And see if
I'm that close to leveling up.
Way to sneak in.
Aggravating. Absolutely aggravating, guys, that I am that close to leveling up.
A small passageway into the Alcazar is hidden back here, but it's too dark to navigate. Maybe Captain Roderick will have an idea what to do next.
A dark passageway, you say? Perfect! Sounds like you'll need a light. Have you seen the glowfish around here? They are so pretty. Go collect some. Once you have a school's worth, take them to the dark passageway and release them. Or they'll swim into the tunnel and light your way.
Ooh!
Come see me in the Commons when you get the chance.
I'm Simeon. Come and see me when you get a chance. I have news for you about housing. I'm in Ravenwood, near the boys' dormitory. Thanks.
Hey, we have hit level 15! We are now at the journeyman level! Heck yeah! So let's take a moment. I've got a little bit of fun stuff to teach you guys about now. Let's go ahead and equip the level 15 gear before we get too far along. And then I can teach you guys about something. I'm gonna hold off on this one for a bit. Well, yeah, because it's got the vampire spell, but I need those death traps. Heck yeah, you guys! We hit another big milestone. The big one, 5 indeed! Yeah, let's get all my tough cards out of my novice death deck and get them into the necromancer's deck. Alright, and now I can teach you guys about something really awesome, and it's Pog. Now that I have reached level 15, I have the ability to do something called jewel socketing. Here's what that means. So if you guys look at my somatic dagger, for instance, you can see that it has a socket that is a tier shape. If you want to jewel socket something, you go to the Affix Jewels tab here, and you can sort them by what shape they are, and you can affix jewels of that shape in there, and you will start to gain benefits. You can add benefits to your gear by doing this. What I was really excited to get to level 15 for is Arch Mastery. Normally, this is a skill that is unlocked at level 50, which is deep into 5th world, almost 6th world territory, but you can get these Arch Mastery jewels in Wizard City, so it's technically not cheating to get these early, to get Arch Mastery earlier. And I will show you guys what Arch Mastery is. So when you go into your deck, you can see there's now an option for Arch Mastery School. You can select any school. You can get school pips from any school in the game. And what's cool about these, the school pips, they are power pips specific to another school. so I can pick Storm Pips and then be able to use my Power Pips with Storm spells. This is really going to help Sabrina as the run progresses. Because then I can cast my Storm spells a lot sooner. And what's even more cool is the Power Pip will still count for your own school. So even a Storm Archmastery Pip will still count as 2 pips for my death spells. So that makes them so busted. This is going to give Sabrina a massive power spike. I'm going to set it to death for now, though. If I need Storm, I will utilize it. Like, if I have a death boss and I need Storm magic, I will still set that to be Storm Pips. And you can even change it in battle, so you're not stuck. Oh, this is epic. And I now have more death damage and storm accuracy and damage. This is really going to help. This is a huge power spike for Sabrina. Yeah, she now has a 25% damage boost thanks to what she is wearing. Big slay for Sabrina, yeah. She's looking good. I want to show you guys what Archmastery does, though, before the stream ends. So I'm just gonna hop into combat somewhere after we do the glowfish part. I'm sure there's more combat up ahead, so I can show you guys how it works when you're actually in battle. The Archmastery system. And some spells actually require school-specific pips to cast. So this is actually a really important mechanic to know and understand, especially for later game stuff. And we'll be able to get more into Archmastery later once we unlock the Deer Knight spell, which I am working towards as far as crafting it. The Deer Knight spell requires
a school's worth of glowfish. You should
a
take
death
them to
pip
the
in order to
dark passage
cast.
by
So
the
even if you have the other 3 pips that are required for it, you need a death pip in order to cast it. So you can have all the pips in the world, you can have all 7 power pips sitting around your feet there, but it won't work.
They swim into the dark, lighting the path. You enter the secret passage. You wonder where you have entered the Wailing Cavern. Now to find the king.
Excuse.
Yeah, it's just.
Why, hello! Are you here? Great to see you! It's always good to meet a fan. I met King Amadeo, and he asked me to perform for him soon. That was quite a while ago, though. He said he wanted to check out Crab Alley, but that he'd be back for the show. I've lost my guards, and I can't go look for them because of the dreaded eels. They're very brave.
Sounds a bit sus if you ask me.
Have you been to Crab Alley recently? How are things back home? What? My kingdom has been taken over? That sounds terrible. I should go back. Well, I can't leave without my guards. If you could explore the area and find my missing guards, I'd be happy to talk to you about returning to Crab Alley.
Hopefully there'll be a combat soon, otherwise I'll initiate one. Like, I'll just go to Unicorn Way or something just to make it simple. That'll be a pretty common spot, is, Unicorn Way for showcasing stuff, because it's really easy to get to, and the enemies are trivial. So for showcasing, it would be good. Alright, I got 3. I still need a 4th one, though. There we go. I got another one.
Is the king safe? One of those river claws claimed that their super smart science guy started this whole problem.
Oh, sorry for the mic bump.
He was mucking about with something called a storm battery. Can you believe that? I've never heard such nonsense.
Alright, back to King Thermidor.
A super smart science guy? How did they get one of those? We must have one for our own empire. We need to find this super smart science guy. He's sure to know how this whole thing started. There's a chamber behind the stage that makes strange sounds all the time. The River Claws called it the Storm Chamber. They told me to stay away. Maybe you're brave enough to check it out.
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
An electrified gate? An electric gate? You know, we had some problem with telluric eels nibbling on equipment. One of them caused an electrical short. You could use the telluric eels to short out the gate. Why don't you collect some telluric eels and try out my idea?
Perfect timing, guys. Alright, so we're gonna get a very brief lesson into Arch Mastery and how it functions. So here's how Arch Mastery works. It's reliant on your power pip chance, which doesn't start until level 10. So you can see down here in the lower right-hand corner of the screen near Sabrina's name, she has this little death symbol in the upper right corner of her name tag. This is the Arch Mastery building. There is a 1 in there. Now, your Arch Mastery gain is influenced by your enemy, but your enemy does not start getting Arch Mastery until, I believe, World 6. Let's Bill 9 a crab costume. So, what's really interesting with Arch Mastery in the early stages, though, is every third turn, supposedly, you're guaranteed to get one. A school pip, that is. That or it's a power pip every third round, regardless of what your power pip chance is. So that's going to be really helpful for Sabrina. Yep, there's a power pip right there. Let's see if we can get it to convert into a death pip so then I can show you guys that. Because that's going to be the key for the Deer Knight spell. And being able to use it. So I'm just going to kind of keep casting so that we can see it. I'm going to wait as long as I can. Oh, there it is, right there. You see that little black pip right there around Sabrina's feet? That is a death pip. That is a death pip right there. That would allow me to cast the Deer Knight spell. So that was the turn after I got a power pip. 4 rounds. And then the cycle repeats. This is going to be absolutely busted for her. I need to get her the Deer Knight spell, because otherwise, if I don't get her the Deer Knight spell or Ship of Fools, that's another option, but that requires spellments. I could go on all day about spellments. There's a very specific guy that drops them in Celestia, World 6, but we'll get there eventually. Yep, and then the cycle repeats. We can kind of watch it. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to guarantee a power pip every third round, regardless of what my power pip chance is. This is going to be very, very important. And that's why I said Sabrina is going to get a massive power spike because of this. This is why I wanted to get her to level 15 so badly. Is because of this fact alone. Yeah, she has a lot more capability now. And I'm just gonna pass this round just to showcase it again. The power pip turning into a death pip. So I can be preparing to cast Deer Knight. Like blades, traps, whatever. Yep, there's the death pip. So yeah, it's like every third round I get a power pip, and then the next turn it becomes a death pip, or the school pip of my choice. And that can be any. any at all.
You think you have enough telluric eels to try to overload the gate.
Pretty crazy, eh, guys? This is, yeah, like I said, this is something that normally does not become available to the player until, like, level 50. So the fact that I can get it almost 3 times earlier than that, it's crazy.
Wizard, your magical theories and postulates are unwelcome here. This is an era for scientific progress.
I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of this game hearing it talk about the mechanics. Well, Archmastery is a relatively new concept, though, Libidine. It's very new. It never used to be in the game. I'm not sure when they added it exactly, but it's new to me.
I will master the storm batteries in the Riverclaw Kingdom. We'll see a revolution like none before. Now prepare to face the fury of applied science.
Yeah, and this is gonna be a challenge because now this is a 3 versus 1 battle. This is gonna be tricky without Deer Knight. However, we have something that can help us. I picked up recently a treasure card somewhere, I'm not really sure where, called Humungo Frog. It is a spell that attacks all enemies, and it is a myth spell. So I'm gonna need, I can make myth pips and be able to cast that spell sooner. Dr. Ziggy boy. Yep. But I don't need to change it here. I can do that in battle. Watch this. I can click it and select myth, and then it will change automatically. And then I can prepare to attack as normal. Which I'm going to do because I want to make sure that I can still survive the battle. Especially while I'm waiting for that power pip to come out and turn into a myth pip. Except now that guy casted an 80% shield on himself, so that's gonna make him a little bit harder to kill. I'm gonna have to kill him with a death spell because of that shield. But I might be able to kill his minions off. Alright, that's the... So that's the, power pip. I'm gonna cast a death trap on him just in case I have to pull a clutch and attack him right away. The fact that you can change it while in battle is ridiculous to me. It opens up a lot of possibilities. It is Diamond. It is crazy what you can do in this game with Archmastery. I am excited now to have this. I can use any school's magic with Sabrina now. I don't even need the Mastery Amulets from the Crown Shop. Yep, there's the Myth Pip. And there's another tough card. I may have to attack the Doctor first. Unless I discard one of the tough cards. Yeah, there we go. Because then I can take his minions out. Get fewer enemies that are attacking me. That's not good. That's not good. Please do not let this be the first death. Alright, well I got the Humungo Frog out so I can take out his minions, but Sabrina's in the red. I am not going to risk it. He pressed. That was another close call with almost getting killed. Oh my god. That was very risky. I was like, what the heck? The storm shark could have easily killed me. Oh my god. That legitimately scared me.
Now that you've walloped some sense into me, I see that I had gone mad with power.
Oh,
I thought to teach you a science
he was very
lesson,
courteous.
but it was you
Yeah.
who showed me the error of my way.
In depth.
I had no idea my experiments with the storm batteries would cause so many problems. Together, we can make things right. I need you to find the storm battery parts that I damaged in my initial experiments. The currents spread them far and wide. Search the deep warrens for the broken pieces of the storm batteries and bring them back here.
Oh my god. I'm glad I had that Humongo Frog treasure card, or I probably would have been dead. I'm glad I made the decision to put it into my deck and use it. Oh god. I was legitimately scared that Sabrina was gonna get killed. And then I would have to mark a defeat. See if I can dodge the river claw guards. Oh jeez. That was too close for comfort, guys. There will be a lot more of those, trust me. There will be many close calls. Both before and after my first combat death. Yeah, now Sabrina has gotten a lot more health as well. So alright, let's talk to Dr. Sigmund. What? Seriously? I can't teleport back to the dungeon? Great. And I have to walk back there myself. Moment of truth for today is in an hour? Ah, crevice. I love your enthusiasm, buddy. Not that I'm saying you can't have any. It's totally warranted. You've been looking forward to this for quite a while. Alright, let's go talk to Dr. Sigmund.
Good work finding the broken pieces. Unfortunately, I accidentally fed some of the lightning seeds to the telluric eels. It was an experiment. Besides, they really liked them, though it did make them more aggressive. Strike that, move on. You must defeat the telluric eels and recover the lightning seeds. Onward for science!
Let's... Alright. Ugh. That literally scared the living daylights out of me. You'll know when I see the result at 2 EST. Yeah, let me know, Crevice. I'll be at work, but I'll be in the. I can still hop into the Discord and like see what's going on. So if you want to post it there. But yeah, you guys have no idea how overjoyed I am now with Sabrina that we have gotten to this point. Yeah, her chances of survival in most battles now has skyrocketed because she can get power pips guaranteed every 3rd round, even though her power pip chance is very, very low. I'll actually show you guys what her power pip chance is, just to put it into context, as to how busted Archmastery really is. Yeah, right now, if you go under Advanced Character Statistics and go to page 2, she has a 14% power pip chance, and you only need 1 point in Archmastery to do this. 1! That's it! 1! You need 1 point, and you can get school pips. There's no chances, no... nothing. There's no other crap. It is busted! Oh, if the update is today, I'll just put Ultra Kill in the other game's general chat. I'll be looking out for it, Crevice.
Splendid! Now we have everything we need to make the world safe. For science! I mean, now that we have the pieces of the storm batteries and the lightning seeds, it is a simple matter to put it all together. I will monitor the flow from this... you just put the pieces where you think they should go, and then I'll turn on the current. Could possibly go wrong.
Let's quick do this.
The storm batteries look like they have been restored to working order.
Good stuff.
Very good, my young scientist.
Almost like to record my first attempts.
The telluric eel should no longer be a problem. The storm batteries are fixed. You should go fetch back the king now.
You again? You want to go home? What's the rush? We have all the time in the spire. You fixed the storm batteries and put the super smart science guy in his place, did you? All's well, I suppose. Oh, I forgot that my kingdom's been taken over by an imposter, my old rival, King Amadeo of the Riverclaw. If only you had my royal seal. What's that? You do? Oh, wonderful! My royal seal will allow you to get into the royal tower, past the guards.
Alright, back to Crab Alley we go. Yeah, we're doing well. Getting through Crab Alley, it's a pretty short and sweet area, but it's definitely very valuable for XP, as we have just observed. We've gone from level 13 to almost level 16 just by doing this. Very, very important. And then I was finally able to showcase what I was looking forward to and clamoring for so long with Sabrina. If you want to see me fail the game, it should be... You'll have to post a link for me, Crevice, so that I can see it.
The royal seal, huh? Of course, go right in.
Alright.
It is my favorite procure of tea and crumpets. Did you bring me more fine delectables? What? You dare to call me King Thermidor, an imposter? How disrespectful.
Wait a moment!
You are no simple baker of tasty pastries, are you? You stand revealed as a wizard of Wizard City. Very well, young wizard. You may have seen through my disguise, but you won't leave the Royal Tower alive.
Alright, I'm gonna quick look this guy up just so that I can find out how much health he has. He is alone, so I only need single target. Okay, he's got 385. I can manage that. And this will probably have to be the last thing that I do before I hop off and head to work. But I can finish this off, do this quest, and yeah, then we'll have to leave it there. Alright. And even if I'm not using a death spell, like a death pip, like just the guaranteed power pip every third round is going to be really powerful. Because then I can whip out 2 ghouls in rapid succession to each other. It's a very good thing. Yep, there it is. Because now I have 4 pips. I need 2 pips per ghoul. I may not be as reliant on the tough treasure cards anymore. Or at least only for tougher bosses. Yeah, he's just barely not dead. But I can follow up right away. Myth Shield ain't gonna protect you from death damage. Sorry, buddy.
I am undone! To be defeated in such a strain?
Bravo!
Thanks.
The resemblance was uncanny. How did you ever tell that King Amadeo had replaced me? Catherine? So it was a simple cook who helped you see through the imposter's disguise. I always liked Catherine. I know. I will let her know how much she means to me. We'll write her a poem, and you will read it to her. Oh, how romantic. Go to my writing desk and craft a poem expressing my gratitude. Then go read it to my dear, sweet Catherine. Make haste!
Alright, well I'm gonna have to end off the stream here, guys. I'm just gonna park myself outside of the palace. We will go ahead and continue this quest line next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Till then, stay safe and have a good one.